clear, boys. Say along with us.
Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Smoke weed every day.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so we got Chromazz in the building, you know what I'm saying? We got our guest co-host Athea in the building as well, you know what I'm saying?
Just chilling in the cut.
You know what I mean? Fucking getting hit with some of the salad blunt over here. With
I think she's hit her limit. She's just sitting there relaxed.
So I want to hold y'all just for one little moment longer. We have a session called our Smoke and Mirror session, okay? So our Smoke and Mirror session is basically where we talk about news and different things that are going on in the city or just in hip-hop in general, all right? And just for the people who are just joining in now, we got Chromazz in the building, you know what I'm saying? And we got our guest co-host with us today, Athea, you know what I'm saying? Keeping us
at my city?
Mm-hmm. At my city. Keep making sure that my fashion is on point, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We're not coming on the streets looking
She's
stale.
gonna help me out. We're gonna talk off camera. She's gonna help me out with my brand.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So there's a few things that I seen in the news here. I seen on 6Buzz. That's my news more time.
This guy doesn't watch TV. This guy just sits in front of the internet, the monitor. We got like 50 flipping screens open.
Yeah. I'm on
just
some real
flipping
nerd
through.
shit.
Whoop 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 whoop. Like.
Yeah, I'm on some heavy nerding right now.
He's deep in the streets.
But they say Toronto is the raccoon capital of the world.
Raccoons are smart.
Raccoons are savages. Like if they weren't dirty, I would like them. You know, 'cause they're savages.
They could
take
be
something
clean.
from you. You know.
The other day, my girlfriend was at work, and two people came into the mall with a baby raccoon.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing, and they're acting like it's a cat, and they're chilling with it, you know, like.
It's a Canadian cat, pretty much.
Yeah, it's cool until it gets wild, and starts getting wild on
I
you.
go in the malls with my cats. I used to have cats, and I used to go in the malls with them.
Fucking.
But that's different.
But people thought it was weird because like it wasn't a dog.
Yeah, that's what it is. People.
It was a cat, but like.
It is. People do think it's weird when you see people walking with their cats. But I seen the person the other day. They had like, it looked like a space age container. They had the cat in there. They're like, oh, the cat doesn't like it, but they're taking them out anyways. And you hear the cat, oh! Cat's whining in this thing as they're trying to take it outside. So,
oh man!
But like, so
like one thing I noticed when I first reached this fucking city, and I seen the fucking, and this is way back, okay.
Bro, I have a video of a raccoon. The man didn't even flinch. I was throwing shit at it. He didn't even flinch.
I'm at the corner of Dundas and Sherbourne, okay? Don't ask me what I was doing there, but I was there, okay? I'm there looking, and man, them are on the fence. There's like a fence that's around that area, okay? Near, like, across from George's Chicken, okay? For all the people in Toronto who know, all right?
Okay.
Man, them are just lined up on the fence, and I'm looking, and I can see a fucking raccoon just running along the fence over the man them's head. And nobody's moving. Mind you, I just moved here from Montreal. I'm just looking like nobody's like paying attention to this fucking this dog-sized raccoon that's walking on the fence, right? Nobody's looking at it. It was just a regular thing. Now, 2018, 20 years later, now I see, because it's the fucking raccoon capital of the world.
Bro, listen to me. They're yo, my cousin had, it's not a raccoon, but he had a possum in his garage. The possum made a fort in it. Like, yo, bro, the man posts a picture, and you look in the picture, and you just see the tiny face in the box looking back at him.
They said the possum came off road. Okay.
Bro, it's also, you have to remember, too, construction is making these things move a lot, too.
Yeah.
But, yo, around where I live in Parkdale, yo, raccoons, they're like, yo, they're wagwan. They're out there, bro. It's nothing. It's nothing. A raccoon is just, it's a street cat. That's basically what it is. It's a street cat. They're chilling.
At least we don't have like so many of those like huge rats.
Trust me. Yo, maybe they're taking out the rats.
Raccoons for rats. I'll take that trade off. Yeah, because there isn't as much rats. Shout out gentrification.
Right.
One quick thing as well. Bunk lot of gang shit. Everybody know who Bunk lot of gang shit is? The famous Instagram.
Grab shit and run.
Yeah. Jump on the table, smash up your fucking restaurant, and run out the place and shit. Right?
Or pull up on the spot, jump out the whip, beat 2 shots in the air, jump back in the whip and cut.
So Bunk says he's not doing any more of those pranks. He's done.
Oh, yeah.
He was on Vlad TV doing those interviews. I put up a clip on Instagram.
Is that the one where he almost smashed his face into the wall? That was the same interview.
No, that's the Adam 22 interview on No Jumper where he got up. He was so smashed off of the Zans and everything else that he takes that he just fell on the fucking wall.
Yeah.
On Vlad, he was just like brain dead through the whole fucking interview.
Oh, and he's like, yeah, so you're kind of... And he goes, well, I was? Or he's like, the state of...
Did you see the one where he threw up?
What, on Vlad?
No, it was the next one.
No, I did
Man
not.
shot himself recently in the leg.
Yeah, he has issues.
Yeah, he hasn't been having a good month.
Yeah, so he basically says he's done doing interviews. So that's just a quick announcement.
Interviews?
Not interviews, pranks. You're not going to hear any
no more whole lot of bunk gang shit or whatever.
No more bunk lot of gang shit.
Yeah, bunk lot of gang shit. That's what it is.
So what, he's gonna like
Good for him.
disappear? Like
After man tattoo all his face up with all of that.
He has nothing to
foolishness.
do. Because remember, he was trying to rap too. He's not doing anything. He's just chilling. That's what the man said in the interview. I'm just chilling.
Maybe he needs to take this time to reflect and just heal himself from all of the fucked up drugs he's been taking.
The man looks burnt
that's
out.
crazy.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. He's probably burnt out. Gonna take a hiatus and be like, you know what?
Right there. Don't let that blunt go to waste. George Zimmerman signs a pack of Skittles
Brethren.
and a Confederate flag, just for people.
And he
to
was
know.
wearing a shirt with a Confederate flag.
Right, you know George Zimmerman is the motherfucker who shot Trayvon Martin for a bag of Skittles, basically.
Well,
or he had a bag.
He
of
had a
Skittles.
bag of Skittles and an Arizona iced tea. That's right. He had the iced tea drink, and the man shot him, but he's standing his ground. Yo, the man's face, you know, because they gave him back the gun he killed the man with. Then he tried to auction off the gun, and some tried to sell off the gun, or whether he sold it, right? Like promoting as, this is the gun that I murked my youth with, right? Got rid of that, and then now the man is signing Skittles packages and Confederate flags.
I have a question for y'all, okay? And both of y'all been into the States a few times. And I know you've been going to the States more regularly lately, right? As somebody of from the Hispanic community, have you had to deal with racism over there?
What do you mean over there?
In the
Across the
States?
state, in the border, across the border in the States.
I've dealt with racism here, to be honest.
How did that go? Give me a racist story.
I just remember in school, like,
Sometimes I don't know about
everyone would
Friday.
be doing the most shit, but like, I would just like fucking laugh because like I have a loud laugh. I'll get sent to the office all the time.
What's the
Singled out.
Yeah, like
what's the nastiest word anybody's ever called you? Okay, and Athea. Most racist thing somebody's ever called you.
They're not brave enough.
No?
No.
So you never got N-word, any of that stuff? Like,
No.
I'm saying N-word like I can't say nigga.
I think someone threw eggs at me one time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But like we were just walking, down the street and it was like eggs, like, But like no one's brave enough to say
So there was an egg.
it to my face like that, you know what I mean?
Breathing.
It's more low key. Yeah.
So you didn't hear the eggs and nigger after the eggs.
Clash, eggs, niggers.
No. They couldn't get too loud. Shit.
Kill me right now, Friday.
Chromazz, most racist thing you ever heard as a Latina woman.
for me, it's like one time that I was talking to these police and they were like calling me a fucking Indian and shit.
Really?
And I'm not, like, they knew I wasn't Indian, but just because, like, I'm, like, brown, he was, like, calling me a fucking Indian. But, I've heard just, like, for me, the most disrespectful thing is, like, fucking Mexican. I don't like being called Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, people will try to, like, be like, you Mexican whore, like, some shit like that, you know?
Wow.
Or, like, they'll tell me, like, build the wall, or, like,
Wow.
shit like that.
That one is that's a deaf fuzz.
Yeah.
I need a deaf fuzz for that one about build a wall. Yo, brethren, I get that deaf fuzz for that.
Listen.
And even, like, black people, they'll come and, like, build the wall.
Really?
And, like, and I would expect, like, otherwise because, if you see my dad's really dark. He's darker than you. You know what I mean?
She's pointing at Herc for the people and then listening. To this.
Friday, stop this. This light skin, dark skin Willie Lynch, man. Stop this, man. Stop the Willie Lynch theory, man. Stop it. All right? Stop it.
But
we're all brown in here, okay?
If there was like a list of like racist, but the worst being the best, those are some fucking good ones right there. You know what I'm saying?
Which ones?
The fucking build the wall one.
Oh.
Because it's new, right? They took the Trump one, so they threw some new sauce on that shit. Yo, build the wall, yo. Like if it was bars,
So
if there was
new age racism is cool.
Yo, the new age racism bars are like high level racism bars. You know what I'm saying?
It's not racism at any level is not okay. Okay,
they're not okay. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm just saying
this man's giving them tempo like
beyond
out of
the
10.
regular. Okay, we used to just hear yo nigger, and that's like okay, that's fucking creative, dude. But yo, now they got bars. Now they got double entendres when they're showing when they're throwing racism.
Yeah,
shit
no, they get really wild with it.
Yeah. Listen, watch out when y'all go to the States, okay? Please, all right? And what about you? Give me a racism. Give me a deep one.
I'm Canadian, bro. I can't really give you a pinpoint one. There's too many incidents to fucking to say like yo racism. Okay, I don't know if let's see, and tell me if this was racist. 10 years old. We're at a fucking fair, like, you know, the block, you know, the fire trucks, the police are there, everyone's there, you know, the cops are there.
Yeah.
Cops has the motorcycles, man. Say, oh, you know, you're gonna try the motorcycle, you get on the motorcycle, burn up my whole blood clot leg. You think, did the man say, oh, are you okay? Right. Are you fine? The man said, that's why we wear the high boots. Was that not a racist? Was that not being racist to me? Like somebody that's obviously a white cop and a black kid. The man didn't say, "Are you okay?" He didn't care one bit that I bun up my leg.
He's showing you that he's racist without saying
subtly.
Right.
The subtle racism, and that's the worst because that happens all the time.
That's what happens all the time.
Because it gets me amped,
we
bro.
got better mics now.
It gets me amped. I'm sorry, you got earphones. I'm sorry, but that shit gets me amped, Friday. Like this, it's the subtle shit.
No, that's why I threw it out there.
It's the subtle shit. You know what I'm saying? It's that subtle shit.
No,
it's not directly in your face. Like you
Real
said, they're
talk.
not brave enough to say it. They're waiting till
Right.
your corner, you're on the corner. You know, you fucking nigger. By the time you stand back the corner, fucking crickets. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but I'm from Montreal. You hear Spestanag. That's light work. Spestanag. Negress. Right? To give it a feminine spin to it, because you know, masculine and feminine in French.
That's probably more in old Montreal.
Negress.
That's probably the old town. No, that's probably the old part. No,
I'm old school, right?
No, I'm saying the old part of the town, like the old part of Montreal, is more like that.
No, like this is back in the days.
Oh, okay.
I can't be saying that they're using these these
man,
slangs.
Yo, calm down, Savy. I see you over there, eh?
I'll give you one more, and then
Sam's getting upset, eh?
I'll give you all one more, and so for all the people, especially in their cuticles, because they might be like squirming around like.
Oh yeah, sorry.
These guys are talking about race like so much. Platanègre.
What?
What's that?
What's that?
Platanègre. Okay, so we're talking. I'm breaking down French for y'all today. Okay, all right. Shout out to my Montreal peeps. So, plut is basically like saying pussy, right? Plut a nègre.
Pussy nigga?
No, you're saying this to a girl.
Oh,
they're only saying this to white girls.
What?
Espèce de plut à nègre.
What?
For the people who can't hear us, so the girls who only like to fuck black guys, you're a plut à nègre.
Oh, to quote Wayne Dave Chappelle. Oh, she's a nigger lover.
Nigger writer.
Nigger lover.
Bam. Old school one, yes. I like that. I remember I used to use that one back in 2007. That one was big.
What are you looking for?
Let me get a filter. Okay, so that's all I got.
Just points, eh?
My bad. That's all I got.
No telepathy
No
here.
more squirming for the people in the cubicles and no more race.